The cultural showcase genre is one of the most overlooked in video game journalism. I know this because it does not have a codified genre name like role playing game or action adventure. While outlining this piece, I went back and forth between cultural showcases and heritage games until I settled on calling them the former. They are, simply put, video games that virtually showcase a specific culture through their presentation, usually from an artistic angle. I am talking about games like Raji, an ancient epic, Mulaka, Never Alone, Spirit of the North, and countless others. They are visually stunning, colorful, and atmospheric. They shine a light on what it means to be Indian, Inuit, or Japanese. They are typically indie games that do not get much attention despite being critically acclaimed for their aesthetic intensity. They are not explosive or action-packed, but I love them dearly, and this is my love letter to the cultural showcase genre in video games. But before I go any further, I want to cordially invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, that way I can continue making these. If you like video game essays like I do, I promise I'll do what I can to keep you satisfied, and I'll keep a nice stream of videos coming your way. So please, 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 like and subscribe. I appreciate it deeply. Okay, back to the cultural showcases. Cultural showcases may not have blossomed in the 2010s had it not been for a classic that caused ripples in the gaming community in 2012. Journey. Now, Journey is not a cultural showcase exactly, but it did plant the seeds for the genre to emerge. You play as an androgynous being in flowing robes, traversing a barren desert landscape. Your only goal is to reach the mountain visible in the opening credits of the experience. Along the way, symbols and creatures quietly tell you about the world you are traversing until you reach an apotheosis, a godlike transformation. None of these symbols or creatures derive from any specific culture or mythology, but that's the point. They pull on a collective unconscious, a spiritual or dreamlike culture that nobody recognizes explicitly but collectively feels emotionally. Not long after the success of Journey, cultural communities took it upon themselves to employ its emotional resonance in a framework that educates players on what makes their culture unique. In short, they created games similar to Journey but filled them with symbols and creatures that are specific to their culture. Take 2018's Mulaka. This is a game that borrows gameplay mechanics from Zelda and Okami, but allows you to step into the sandals of a shaman from the Tarahumara tribe in Mexico. The developers enlisted the help of actual Tarahumara tribe leaders to narrate and record music for the experience. Even the creatures you encounter along the way are pulled directly from their legends. Mulaka is not the only game to do something like this. You have Okami for Japan, Spirit of the North for Nordic folklore, or Raji, an ancient epic for India. I learned recently that India has a centuries-old tradition of shadow puppetry. Since ancient times, they would make leather puppets and light oil lamps to project actual legends from the Ramayana via shadow. Some historians argue these were the first movies. I only know this because the cutscenes from Raji are presented in the style of these ancient puppet shows, to pay homage to their centuries-old culture. Cultural showcases allow us, as players, to enjoy the agency that comes with being a gamer, while simultaneously immersing ourselves in a culture we only have a surface-level understanding of. I remember visiting Montreal and witnessing firsthand the poverty of Inuit people, who come to the city for healthcare or opportunity, but find themselves on the street due to infrastructural challenges and substance abuse. To many Canadians, the sight of Inuit on the street paints a pretty grim picture of the culture. Sadly, I may have adopted a similar view had I not played 2014's Never Alone, a BAFTA award-winning game co-developed by 40 members of the Inupiaq, an Inuit group from Alaska. In the game, Nuna and her Arctic fox companion work together to solve puzzles across an icy world. They are helped by the spirits of ancestors who are always watching over them. Perhaps that is the greatest gift of the cultural showcase, to help us understand the ancestral histories of people who are different from us, so that we may solve the puzzles of this world together. Despite the countless books and university courses on cultural anthropology, the capital T truth about culture is that you cannot fully understand it until you experience it yourself. If gaming is not the best medium to make that happen, I don't know what is. Thank you for watching. And again, please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.